Okay, so now we are going to start a snap of Swapnil, who has got interview call from Instrumentation and Applied Physics, IISC Bangalore. So Swapnil, what is your B.Tech background?
Sir, I done my B.Tech in mechanical engineering from Shivaji University, Kolhapur.
And from mechanical, you are going to instrumentation. Why?
Because sir, in my college, I did project in unmanned aerial vehicle, that is drone, and I had done some internship in embedded systems. I wanted to go for interdisciplinary since the college, so I choose this.
Okay. So, do you know what is rank of a matrix?
Yes, sir.
Okay, define. What do you understand by rank of a matrix?
So rank of matrix we define as the number of independent rows or columns present in the matrix.
Number of independent rows or columns.
Columns.
So, do you know the meaning of independence and dependence of vectors?
Yes, sir. Sir.
Okay. Suppose we have 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 4, 8, 5, 11, 39, 19. So we have 4 vectors, these 4 vectors, okay? And we have a set of 4 vectors. So tell me, is this linearly independent set or linearly dependent set?
Sir, first of all, I need to check whether there is a proportionality or not in this. So one. Sir, I am getting time to establish the relation between them. If I could establish the relation between them, then they are dependent on each other. Otherwise, they are independent.
How much time? In how much time you can solve this problem? You can tell me the answer. Approximately, how much time do you need?
3 minutes.
3 minutes. Okay. Do you know about eigen values, eigen vectors?
Yes, sir. I solved the problems, but I don't know exactly the physical meaning or in my.
We have minus 316, minus 316 or 3 minus 1.
Yes, sir.
Suppose this is a matrix. Can you tell me the eigenvalues of this matrix?
Sir, for this matrix, so
minus
I can
3,
find out.
16,
I can
3
find
minus
out.
1. Yeah, try.
I can find out the matrix eigenvalues. 3.
Madhumita, you also do the same thing. Try to compute the eigenvalues.
Yes, sir.
So the eigenvalues will be complex numbers.
Madhumita, are you able to find the eigenvalues?
I'm getting it as minus 9 and 5.
Okay, you are getting minus 9 and 5 and he is getting complex. So what answer should I accept? Is there any property of eigenvalues you know? Any property?
Thus, determinant of the matrix is the product of eigenvalues.
So is
And
this satisfied here by these eigenvalues?
Here, satisfied means I
ये
think
मतलब जो इन्होंने आंसर बताया है, क्या ये उस प्रॉपर्टी को सेटिस्फाई कर रहे हैं आइगन वैल्यूज यहाँ पे लिखी हुई हैं?
you said -9 and 5. Sir, let me take 3. Sir, answer should be 51. Answer should be 51. The product of eigenvalues is 51. So if you multiply -9
51
and
कहाँ
5,
से ला रहे हो आप? कैसे आए 51 बताओ जरा.
sir, -3 into 1 will get 3 plus
1 कहाँ है? ये
16.
-1 नहीं है, दिख नहीं रहा आपको क्या?
Sir, -3 into 1 will get
-3 into -1 नहीं, नीचे क्या है? -1 नहीं दिख रहा है ये वाला एलिमेंट.
-3 into -1 will get +3.
फिर
And +3 and 3 into -16 will get
अरे
48.
+16 है, -16 थोड़ी है. So
Okay, sir.
-48.
I was assuming is a plus, sir. Minus, sir.
वो तो मैंने इरेज किया हुआ है ऊपर.
Sir, I thought it is minus.
ओके, पूछना चाहिए ना अगर कोई ऐसा कंफ्यूजन लगता है.
Sir, I assume it as minus. So I got 51. So that's why I got complex.
ओके, नो इशू. अच्छा, आप मुझे एक फंक्शन है y इक्वल टू माइनस ऑफ
Okay.
स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ -x, इसका ग्राफ बना के दिखाओ. माइनस ऑफ स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ -x.
The line आएगी 45 degree incline in the second and fourth quadrant.
ग्राफ दिखाओ क्या है आपका.
Okay, sir. Sir, are you able to see?
स्ट्रेट लाइन आ रहा है.
Yes, sir.
मधुमिता,
Sir,
No, sir, no,
minus
sir.
x
Sorry,
is
sir.
complex.
Sorry, sir.
No, sir. Square root of -1 is complex, so it will be in the complex plane.
No, sir, it will now be straight line. Sorry.
अच्छा ये बताओ,
Yes, sir.
एक सिस्टम ऑफ इक्वेशंस के बारे में जानते हो?
Yes, sir.
x माइनस वाई माइनस जेड इक्वल टू 2 और
Yes.
2x प्लस वाई प्लस जेड इक्वल टू 1 और 3x और इक्वल टू 3. ठीक है.
Okay. Okay, sir.
इसके टाइप ऑफ सॉल्यूशन के बारे में बताओ, कैसा सॉल्यूशन होगा इसका?
Sir, x value will be 1, then 5 to inside it. -1 -3. 1, 2. Sir, if I substitute the value of x is equal to 1, the above two equations will be same. So we can't solve it because they are parallel to each other. So they will never intersect. So there is no solution for it.
मतलब आपका आंसर है नो सॉल्यूशन.
Yes, sir.
मधुमिता,
Sir, I'm just trying. It reduces to one equation only, sir, so no solution.
No solution. Okay, now we have a differential equation. Suppose this one.
Okay.
Can you tell me the solution of this?
Sir, I tried to find out.
Okay, tell me the solution.
Sir, the complementary solution will be C1 e to the power x plus C2 e to the power minus 2x.
C1 into the power x plus.
C2 plus C2 e to the power minus 2x.
Okay. और आगे.
Again, sir, particular solution for it will be, let me find. Minus 1/2.
ओके. अरे स्वप्निल, आपने लाप्लास ट्रांसफॉर्म पढ़ा है?
हाँ सर, पढ़ा है.
साइन 3t का लाप्लास ट्रांसफॉर्म बताइए क्या होता है?
Sin 3t का सर 3/s² plus 9.
ओके. अच्छा, ये बताइए 5s अपॉन s स्क्वायर प्लस 16, इसका इनवर्स लाप्लास ट्रांसफॉर्म क्या होगा?
Okay, sir. I try to find out, sir. Sir, I think I'm not correct, but I try to guess. It's 5 cos 40, 4s 40 40. 5 cos 40. 5 cos 40.
ओके, ठीक है स्वप्निल, योर इंटरव्यू इज ओवर नाउ.
Okay, sir.
So how did you feel
Sir,
during the
I need to learn something more, much more.
Okay.
I
And
try to-
were you feeling any pressure on your mind?
No, sir. Not
Any
that
nervousness?
much. No, sir.
Okay, good. So don't feel any nervousness, any pressure in interview. Be confident, cool. Okay.
Yes, sir.
This answer is okay. This is okay. This is okay. And here x equal to 1. Okay, we got from this x equal to 1. Now, if
Yes,
we
sir.
put x equal to 1, what we are getting? Minus y minus z equal to 2. And y plus z equal to what? X equal to 1. So minus 1. Right?
No, sir.
So
In the first
no
equation.
solution. So no solution is the right answer.
Yes, sir.
Now, you did not answer correctly this question. This has
Yes,
been asked in some interviews last year.
Mhm.
You know y equal to y square equal to x. Do you know this?
Yes, sir. It's a parabola.
Yeah. So all of you know this parabola. Y square equal to x. This one, right?
Yes.
Now, if I only consider the above branch, this branch only, if I see only this branch,
Mhm.
so this can be written as y equal to root x. And this below branch is what? Y equal to minus root of x. Remember these two.
Yes.
Okay, Madhumita?
But
Okay,
sir, in the question, it was given
minus
y.
root of minus x.
Yeah,
Yes,
listen
sir.
now. Now, this branch is what? This is our function root of x. X axis. Okay, clear? Root x is this one.
Yes.
Got it? Now,
Yes, sir.
suppose we know the graph of a function fx. Suppose we know the graph of the function fx. So we are assuming this as fx right now, fx. And we want to draw f minus x. What we have to do? We have to take the mirror image of this graph in y-axis. So take
Yes.
the mirror image of this graph in y-axis. What will you observe? You will observe this graph, na? This one, like this one. So this is what? Root of minus x. Root minus x. In place of x, we have written minus x, na? Got it?
Right, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, if we have a function fx, we know the graph of fx, and we put a minus sign before this. So it means we have to take the mirror image of fx in x-axis. So if you take the mirror image of this graph in x-axis, this one, so how will you observe? It will look like this one. So this is what? Minus of root minus x. Got it?
Got it.
Yes, sir.
So this was minus 9.5 was okay, Madhumita. So good from your side. Now this problem. You talked about independent dependence. So immediately they can ask you about conceptual clarity. So Madhumita, I discussed with you one term, that is conceptual clarity.
Yes, sir.
He used this independence dependence term in his definition. I asked the counter question from this, na?
Yes, sir.
And he was not able to answer this. So because lack of
BPCL.
conceptual clarity related to dependence and independence, still he's using this word. So whatever is coming out of your mouth, there may be some question from that always. Remember this point. So think whatever you are speaking, question will arise from that.
Right, sir.
So here, remember, these vectors are of R cube. We know R cube is a vector space of, that is the set of all vectors of three-dimensional space. We call it as R cube, three-dimensional space, right? All the vectors of three components are members of this vector space. This is a set, which we also call vector space. जितने भी तीन कंपोनेंट वाले जितने भी वेक्टर दुनिया में है ना, वो सारे इसके अंदर है. ये समझ लो एक बॉक्स है, ठीक है? दिस इज ए बॉक्स, इसका नाम है आर क्यूब. सो तीन कंपोनेंट वाला कोई भी वेक्टर दुनिया में है, दैट वेक्टर इज इनसाइड दिस बॉक्स. ओके, नाउ इफ यू टेक एनी सेट containing more than three vectors of R cube, then such a set is always linearly dependent. We have taken 4 vectors of R cube. We have taken more than 3 vectors of R cube. So set will obviously be linearly dependent. If we have, suppose we have 1, 2, 3, 5, 11, 29. So you will see that all vectors are different. They are not proportional to each other. So you will, what will you think? That these are independent. This is independent set. All are independent. You will say no.
Yes.
But here we have more than 2 vectors of R square. So if we have more than 2 vectors of R square, set is always linearly dependent. So this is also linearly dependent set. Clear?
Yes, sir.
And we can go approximately 3-hour lectures can be there on this linear dependence and independence. So to understand everything, you have to prepare early. Means you should have prepared this earlier during your preparation.
Yes.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
So at the time of written examination, when we prepare for GATE exam, we only focus on the written exam, GATE exam. But our teachers and we don't focus on interviews that time. That is also important. And that time we should focus on that.
So trying to visualize this linear algebra is very difficult, sir.
So that is why I'm saying at the time of preparation,